sucked. It's hard to get my arm up there.
It's better. Fucking handicap. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's finally a Friday where we're doing it. We're doing it live. Punch me up a little bit. Boom. I think I just swallowed a bug. Dude, I hate fruit flies.
Dude, we had a problem with them. Like they looked like fruit flies. We had a problem with them when we had the Ob's rabbit.
Yeah.
And Krista always blamed it on. And then the rabbit died. Everything got cleaned up. Bunny crate got, clean, washed outside, bleached, taken to the fucking storage unit. They were still here. I'm like, it wasn't them. I'm like, is there a potato laying around in the cabinet or what the fuck's going on?
Dude, she put in this, she went out of town tonight. Her flight's delayed. So I think she's going to get into Tampa at like fucking 1:00 in the morning at this point. But she puts in this like pickup order at the grocery store. And, I tell her what lane I'm in, whatever. The lady comes out and she's got a full cart, like a fucking trolley for like a gold mine, and she starts loading up the car. And we have a fruit fly fucking problem. My wife accidentally put in like a misorder, like 4 racks of bananas. Like
their fucking fruit flies are like,
they're like, come on, bitch. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'm thinking about throwing bananas in the refrigerator. I don't know how that works. I don't know, but I'm
drive around in your Jeep and throw them out the window with Mario Kart.
But that'd be cool.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a Jeep.
Nope. Ooh.
Dude, I've not pooped today.
I wanted to get your opinion on this. I saw this. It seems like everyone's trying to be funny now. Definitely not us, but everyone's trying to be funny. Go ahead.
Can you hear the fan?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm ready to turn one on too. I'm sweating my dick off, bro.
So the fan and the ceiling fan miraculously is back on again. Nah, I don't even know if it's spinning in the right direction. It's going clockwise. It's going the wrong way.
So it's pulling the hot air up.
Yeah, it should be put. It's got to go counterclockwise in the summer and push and push the air down. It's supposed to. Yes, I looked it up on Google. Okay. Google it right now. Anyhow,
I'm not gonna
so it's going the wrong way. Anyhow, I'm sitting down here. I got the back door open. I told you today it is fucking hot as nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at the temperature. 83 degrees feels like 96.
Yo, that's a big jump.
It is stupid, dude. I took the dog out the puppy to take a piss. It's just pouring sweat. I'm like,
yeah,
I gotta get back in the house. So I come down here. I'm like, I can tolerate this. 3 minutes later, I'm texting Aubrey, fan me, please. 2 minutes after that, she was down here with the fan, hooking it up and shit. She's like, here, tell me where it's on you and whatever. I'll turn it on once so it's not too loud. She goes, be careful. I haven't dusted in a while, so you might get dust in your face.
Who cares?
So I got a fan going here. As long as you can't hear it.
No, I can't hear it. No, it's good.
All right, perfect.
I thought about hooking one up too because my basement's usually normally cool, but
right? Yeah.
It's just crazy hot, man. It's just gross out.
Like our basement, like the only thing we do down there is the laundry. And it's cool down there.
Yeah.
But it's
no, if the house is at like usually our thermostat upstairs is at like 73. But it's usually like 68 down in the basement.
You've been here before. We've got 3 bedroom ACs in the window ACs. Every one of them is set to 62. It is still warm in this house.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid hot.
Yeah, I hate it. But so I saw this. So you're gonna fly soon, like a couple years ago, there's this trend with like flight attendants being fucking snarky on the thing and like, man, you fucking, they're like doing like mini stand-up routines and shit. So I came across this realtor chick, and I wanted to get your opinion on if it hits or if it doesn't hit.
Okay.
Because I thought
you made a good point just before we went on a little bit of a tangent there that everybody's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, you either are or you're not.
Yeah.
Like,
and
I feel like I am funny. Like when I'm hanging out with friends and friends of friends and I introduce people or people get introduced to me and stuff, I feel them out and whatever. And then we start talking and somebody says something. I'm like, and then there's that's what she said.
Yeah.
And people start giggling. And then you get that little bit of audience. I mean, I never try to go way over the top, but every time I'm around fucking people, I'm saying shit. Everybody's smiling and laughing.
I try to etch away
think
at
I'm
people's
funny.
morals and bring them
Yeah.
down to my level, and
Yeah.
eventually I win or they just leave.
Our definition of funny is slightly skewed.
Yeah, I hate hanging out with like normal people because you can't break them, and then you just get this like side-eyed look, like what the fuck.
Yeah.
But especially for realtors, you got to find your niche. You got to stand out.
Like the guy in the beer drinking group, Brandon.
Yeah, yes,
Dude's funny as fuck. His Facebook posts always hit.
They're always great. Yeah,
he's also a realtor and whatever, and it seems like he's that guy that people are like, first off, this fucker battles, gets me the best deal, does everything. He's funny, and he does all sorts of cool shit. Like, you know, the one time he's like, somebody's like, I wish that house had more natural light, and he fucking put 30 packs of natural light around the fucking house. It's like, okay, dude, that was funny.
That's funny. Yeah, it hits. Yeah. A flight attendant, I don't think you need to be funny. I think you need to make sure that the door's closed properly.
Dude, I don't know. That sort of shit puts me at ease a little bit because I'm a terrible flyer. You know this. There have been a couple of them that have been fucking hilarious.
Okay, so let's get your opinion on this lady. Careful.
This house is $1.3 million. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, located in the pink streets of St. Pete. Please share this with your rich friends. I'm going to share it with the neckbeards in my DMs who keep offering me money to see pictures of my feet. Joke's on you, I have athlete's foot. You guys are going to fucking hate me. This house is $1.3 million. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, located in the pink streets of St. Pete. Please share this with your rich friends. I'm going to share it with the neckbeards in my DMs who keep... I am way too poor to be in this house right now. Seriously though, when I was in elementary school and they would have those canned food drives, they'd be like, Brianna, why haven't you brought in any cans? I'm like, these are going to my house. Write my initials on the top of the can. I bet it ends up in my pantry. You think rich people sit here and talk about how rich they are? Honey, I think we should buy a new vacation home. I am way too poor. This carport is tall enough to fit your jacked up F-150, but not tall enough to fill the void of when your father left. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, $660,000. Shut the up. What do you want me to do? It's 2 minutes from Bayshore Boulevard. You're the one who overextended yourself on an F-150 payment. $950 a month? Imagine coming home to this after a long day of overcompensating. This car.
So what do you think?
Not funny.
Yeah, I think she's...
Here's one. It seems like she tried.
Yeah.
A little too hard. Again, I hate the little microphones.
Yes.
Either have somebody with a fucking boom mic over your head or have a lapel mic on.
Lapel mic. Fine.
The little mics and shit, and the people who are just like, got their phone in their face. I'm selling houses. Why are you swearing?
Yeah.
Why are you calling people names? She tried too hard. Not funny. And I read the description. And this girl, blah, blah, is wherever. Her viral TikToks are so funny. I'm like, nah, man, not funny in my book. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was a little much.
Yep.
But I appreciate the hustle. You got to stand out a little bit.
And yes, I agree with that.
The only people that are still stuck in the way they are. I ordered Chinese food today. You call a Chinese place. What? You're like,
hello, Golden Dragon.
Yeah,
Jonathan's chicken and something else. Yes, 10-minute click.
Yeah. It's like, fuck you. What do you want? I call the guy. He's like, what? I'm like, pickup? Yeah, what? 2 orders, General Tso and crab meat rangoons. 10 minutes.
It doesn't matter how much or how
you can order the entire restaurant.
10-minute.
But
I would like you have 207 items listed by number on your thing. I would like one of each. 10-minute.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah, and like
you get there and it's all done in 10 minutes.
Yeah. It literally showed up in 9 minutes. It was already bagged, stapled. Here.
You early. You wait 1 minute.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They don't even say like "Have a nice day."
No,
you know?
they have
I'm like, thank you.
Yeah,
they don't give a fuck. Yeah, yeah, they don't give a fuck. I was like, dude,
see you on Christmas, gook.
So you know, I paid for this like it was like a $49 fucking order, and it probably cost them what $4 to make. You know.
Yep.
Max, unbeknownst to me, had grabbed a Dr. Pepper out of the fridge. So she already rang up the card. And I go, oh, shoot, did you get that? And she goes, no, hold. She charged me for the fucking soda.
Well, why not?
Because at that point, you just go, just take it.
No.
No.
Fuck. you and your kid fucking trying to steal shit from fucking Chinese people.
I should have just had him walk out with it. Now I'm thinking about it. Fucking pocket that shit, son. My son has a huge cock. That's what that is, and it's sweating. Yeah. No, I was just like, they don't try to be funny at all. They're all about fucking bang, 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 bang.
But if they were, that would be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
They have the absolute greatest platform to be the funniest fucking
A small adjustment
with the language barrier and their accent. Holy shit.
They could pull that fucking like South Park thing. Do you want to pay with your big American credit card? They could be funny, but they don't need to be.
There's what somebody needs.
Yeah.
Some town needs to open up a Chinese fucking restaurant.
Like Chinese dicks.
Yes. And literally just have them talk shit and be like a South Park episode. You know how much business they would get?
Yeah.
People would be walking in there with their phones, fucking recording it, putting it on social media, like hashtag me bitch, you know?
You want duck for
big
your
American
big American dick?
Yeah.
I guess I will have the duck. Oh, Lord. Our portion sizes are big, like your big American cock. God,
God,
I will.
Just please be like that. It would be so funny. And then we could change our fucking sign off.
Yeah, we could change it. I would gladly change it if they tried to be funny. Every Asian comic just talks about it. And my mom was like, oh, you fucking get it. And then everyone's like, oh, yeah, Asian ladies do talk like that. And then everyone fucking laughs. And it's like, did he really even say anything?
I didn't understand what he said.
No, I didn't say shit, dude.
Hello?
We'll get started here. Intro song. DJ, spin that shit.
Oh, boy.
Bam, 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 bam. Two Dolts, Chris and Daryl, yeah, they run shit. Current world events and forever on some dumb shit. Fun lit with a Bush Light, especially. Even though they always getting banned, allegedly. Crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two Dolts. And you know they hold it down like it's two ropes. So crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two Dolts. Taking over in the game, bringing new hope.
Whoa! Welcome. Another juicy Friday in the books. I had an eventful day. The meth head, somebody died.
Dude, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Malin.
I've been having issues with a meth-infested neighbor.
So Kristen knew nothing about this. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've said this before. And I was reading your text, and she's like, I didn't know we had meth heads for neighbors. I'm like, dude, I told you how he was gonna build a fence and put a strobe light on the top and blast fucking Miley Cyrus or Taylor Swift over the fucking fence at these assholes.
Yeah,
You're
I was gonna.
all this shit there, and I'm like, dude, I was so happy one of them died today.
I was gonna Manuel Noriega them and just just freeze them out. But yeah, we turned the corner. Me and Max were going to, I think, get an oil change or some shit. And there's an ambulance in the yard, which happens when you deal with meth. Sometimes the ambulance has to come, you know? And
I was rooting against the Narcan today.
Yeah, I go down a little bit further, and then animal control's there. And then another ambulance came. So my sneaking suspicion is this. I don't think you're far off.
I think I'm on.
Somebody died
Sadly.
of meth. Not sadly, fuck them. Somebody died of meth, and the dog was eating the person.
Or licking them. It happened to my friend. Their dog was licking them like, hey, they fell down. You know, your dog comes over and like, you all right? They lick them. Well, that shit secretes out of your skin after you're dead. So when the dog licked it, that dog is now fucking methed up or has got fentanyl in its system.
Yeah.
So that's why they do that. And then they have to detox the dog.
Like Sharknado of dogs. Then.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. It happened to a very good friend of mine and his girlfriend, and they had to do the same thing with the dogs. When you told me that, you're like, animal control's there. I'm like, well, it was either fucking they were dead for so long, the dogs ate them, or they were licking them, trying to wake them up.
So I'm wondering if somebody had an issue. This is before the coroner showed up, right? Somebody had an issue.
Coroner or corner?
Coroner?
Okay. There's an O in there. Just
coroner. The coroner.
Colonel.
The coroner shows up. This was before this. I was thinking somebody went there to help somebody, or they thought somebody was dead. So obviously,
or they haven't heard from those people in a while. What is that called? A wellness check?
and they're beyond wellness checks. I don't even think they have running water, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So they go. So the ambulance guy comes in, and I
Say that
wonder
again.
the ambulance. I wonder if he got bit
Is
by
that a song?
the ambulance.
Ambulance. Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
Is this an old fucking rock or country song that bam, bam, bam,
Oh,
bam,
God. Oh, Black Betty.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, that's it.
Uh,
So that band showed up.
so, yeah. Was it Jethro Tull?
I don't fucking know.
I
Was
think
it
it might be
Black
Jethro
Betty?
Tull. Yeah.
Look it up while you're yapping.
So I'm thinking maybe EMT person got bit by one of the dogs because the dogs are all dicks outside of one. Then I go to drop the car off.
Ram Jam.
Ram Jam.
Sounds like the song.
Fair enough. I go to drop off the truck. Max and I walk over to Chili's. Miles calls me and goes, "Hey, are you okay? And do you need bail money?" Yes, go ahead.
Why was Miles going there? Did you send him there?
No,
check?
he lives right up the street from me.
Okay.
Like literally half a mile.
All right. I didn't know how close he lived.
So he's seeing all these like sheriffs,
vehicles.
multiple emergency vehicles. The whole street's lit up like the end of Die Hard, you know? And so he calls me. He's like,
"Holy shit, it's not told me plasma in my backyard."
he goes, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "It's fucking weird though, right?" He goes, "Yeah, I went into your driveway and I walked down a little bit in the corners there." And I was like, "Yes."
Dude, I was so happy.
Yeah. So someone died.
They don't rarely celebrate people dying,
Same.
but after hearing you complain about them for so many years,
6 years.
dude, I really feel sorry for meth heads. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fucking awful, but I mean, I get it if you're doing coke and it's laced with something and it fucking KOs you. That's shitty, but meth is just it's the fucking bottom of the barrel, dude.
Yeah, you know, there's no coming back from it either. You know, like about 2 years ago, this girl.
I can't fucking look. I have to fucking block the screen. Fucking life preserver.
Where'd you jump ship, son? Huh?
What the fuck is that? What did I say before the show? You look like a fucking depleted fucking rocket booster from the Challenger explosion.
I was looking for something to wear, and I saw this sitting in the closet. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try that on tonight.
All right,
it is
Mac
hot.
Miller.
It's really hot in this thing, so I will be changing after the show. But
I hope this is a 2-hour show.
This girl shows up, knocks on the door, and I'm like, "What's up?" And she goes, "I need to use a phone." And I was like, "Okay, but you're not coming inside," because I knew exactly where she came from. You can tell she's got like fucking meth
Zits,
marks,
yeah,
no teeth,
bruises everywhere.
Yeah, they always have bruised knees. Like, does meth just make you fall down? You would think like alcoholics would have bruised knees.
Yeah,
I have drunkenly fallen multiple times, walked into walls.
Yeah, but dude,
sure.
that's not every day with you. It's happened once or twice in our lifetime that we've fucking been that drunk that we've fallen. These people are constantly falling because their bodies are just shut down.
They're on the meth. And so I unlocked my phone and I was like, "You're going to stand right here. You're not going anywhere with my fucking phone." Number one.
You fucking break out the fucking pink fluffy handcuff and cuff her and cuff yourself.
Yeah, that's what I need to be cuffed to a meth check. But I go, and she goes, "I don't know any phone numbers." I'm like, "I will call the police for you. And they will come get you if you're in danger, and they'll take you wherever you need to go." Now, I don't know if she had a warrant on her or not, but she goes, "I'm not going to. Please don't call the police." But these people over there, they keep thinking I'm stealing their drugs and their guns, and I was like, "Oh, they got guns too, because that's what you need."
Yeah, that's what you want to hear.
Fucking meth and you're saying.
Dude, we've every movie that's what they have. Did you anybody seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
That's what they have.
No, over there it's just broke and bad. Because at least Breaking Bad, they made some money.
Broken, bad. Everything's broken. Nothing works.
Dude, I'll send you a picture that Tanya sent me. This is at 5:50 in the morning. Let me see if I can find it. I'll text it to you. So at 5:50 in the morning, she's getting ready for work. There's a partially broken down pickup truck towing a 4-wheeler away from the property. So my sneaking suspicion, if I was being a crime sleuth, if you will, is that they found someone dead in the morning and they were packing up all their shit
They can
to get the fuck out of Dodge
before the cops show up and confiscate everything.
Yeah. So at 5:50 in the morning, she's trying to leave for work and they're literally broken down in front of our driveway. Even when they fucking die, they fuck up our shit.
That's a phenomenal picture.
So then I'm driving back as Tanya's telling me this story, and I passed that same pickup truck, and it finally broke down on the side of the road about 4 miles away. I was like, I just saw it. It's broken down. And the dude in it had not washed his hair in probably 7 years. Like, that's the scumbags that we live next to. So please, Meth Fairy, come and take them all, please.
I just...
Oh, so anyways, that girl...
I actually was rooting for you to build the wall and the speaker and the strobe light. I wanted it.
So I finally got a speaker. I bought it off my friend. He was like, he has a gym, and I guess you can network speakers of the same ilk together, the same model, and get kind of like Bluetooth and stereo.
Yep.
He bought a newer version of the same speaker, and they won't connect.
Oh, my DJ speakers I just bought exactly. I had one for what I wanted to do, and it was fine. But I bought another one of the exact same model, and I bought a giant subwoofer. But the best thing about these fucking huge DJ speakers is their Bluetooth. So for lately, while we've been sitting outside instead of taking that little golf pillbox speaker, I've been turning the Bluetooth on that and plugging it in.
Yeah.
And it just boom through the neighborhood. And they will connect to each other and run in tandem. It's beautiful.
So I finally get the speaker out of my truck, get it downstairs, get it outside by the pool underneath like this awning thing we got or whatever, underneath our deck, and turn it on, and it won't connect to Bluetooth. No sounds coming out of it. So then I start looking at videos. How do you do a factory reset? Maybe it was accidentally muted or something's happening, right? Nothing. So I tell him, because I haven't paid him for it yet. I forgot to Venmo him. And he goes, well, I'll just get another one and then return that one. And then, you know, it should be good to go. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll just buy another one and then I'll return it or whatever. And I was so hoping for them to be popping off and being all methy and weird and just turn on fucking Party in the USA on repeat and leave the house.
Yeah.
Just Party in the USA, nonstop, Manuel fucking Noriega, Panama Canal, bitch. So anyways, this chick's at my house and I go, all right.
Where'd she come from? Did she just show up and knock on the door?
She walked from the neighbor's house. Yep. Daryl, go ahead.
Did she have shoes on?
You know what? I don't think she did.
There's method.
And our driveway's choppy.
Yeah, I seen pictures. I'm like, I ain't walking on that driveway barefoot.
Not good. Yeah. Anyways, 2 days later, she was shot in the head and killed. So then I'm like, I could have
laced bullet.
Had I called the fucking cops, she'd probably be alive. But then you can't carry that stress with you.
No, that's not your cross to bear, dude.
Yeah, you can't fix them. Like we do like one of their dogs. It's emaciated as fuck. It like Max pulls ticks off of it all the time. It's a sweetheart of a dog. If my wife had any love towards any animals, I probably would have just taken him. He's a sweetheart of a dog, you know? And animal control, from what I understand, took multiple dogs. There still was one there, a little puppy. But they got rid of a bunch. And Max is like, well, what about Chunky? And I'm like,
oh, yeah. I forgot he named Chunky. Yeah.
I'm like, well, good news is he's really, really friendly. If he goes to the pound, he's going to get cared for. He's going to get
clean him up. He's probably going to be one that goes easily.
Yeah, he'll probably get adopted. The other ones, yeet, you know, yeah, they're gone. But he's like, well, can we go see him? I'm like, fuck, now I'm playing that game. I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. Like, if we see him in a cage,
they have rules, and you know,
I'm gonna be a softie. I'll be like, fuck it, we'll take him, you know, and then you know, I'll get kicked out of my own house for bringing home a dog, you know. So that's how that will work.
That's how we ended up with the puppy last weekend. Apparently, Daryl had too many margaritas Saturday and just said, whatever, I'm out. I don't give a fuck anymore. Aubrey says she's taking care of this thing. It's time to put up or shut up. You said that with the last 2 dogs.
Yep.
You ain't done shit with them. This time, Ob has stepped up huge.
Good.
She's done nothing but lay on the couch and sleep with this puppy. Puppy puts his nose on the carpet, looks around, jumps up, grabs him, takes him outside. He shits in the front yard. She goes out there with a poop bag. This is one thing she fucking hates is reaching with poop. Like, grab the fucking shovel if you want to.
Yeah.
And shovel it into a Target bag or one of the extra bags that we got. Then throw it out.
Yeah.
Nope, she's out there with a poop bag, grabbing it, cleaning it up, throwing some water. She has been a rock star this week, and I can't say enough good things about it. She's exhausted.
Yeah, as you should be.
Because it's a puppy.
Yeah.
And I haven't done shit. I mean, I've played with it. I've taken it out to go to the bathroom. When it shits, I've been taking pictures of it shitting and sending it to my daughter, and I go, the X marks the spot. Go clean up.
You just get those little fucking flags they put in when they
And that's all I've done. And I told my wife, I says, this is what she needs.
Yeah.
This is what she wanted. This is what she promised. This is what she's promised for the last 2 animals we've got.
Yeah.
Now she knows what it's like. And
it's time.
She's going through it. And I'm like, Chris is like, all right, when do you want to break? I'll sleep with them on the couch tonight. You can go up in your bed, because the other day, I was been no school. Her last test was Tuesday. So she woke up one morning, had to be Thursday. I had PT at 9 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 8 and I walk out in the living room, the fucking bags under her eyes. I felt bad.
Yeah.
But then part of me's like, this is what you wanted.
You wanted it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm worried about that one dog. It'd be cool if he just popped over.
Good, you know?
Yeah. Well, and that's one that hasn't learned how to be an asshole yet. It's like when you see a kid that has shit parents and you're like, fuck, that kid has all the potential in the world. And you know the parents eventually are going to win.
Fuck it up.
He's going to turn into an asshole. Or, that video I sent you where the kid's like, Mom, I want to get a job. And she's like, if you get a job, I'm going to lose my Section 8. Like,
yeah. He's like, I want to better myself. And she's like, no, because you bettering yourself is going to fuck me.
Yeah.
Dude, at that point, I'd be like, I'm out, bitch.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm done.
I mean, you don't see that much out of the hood like that.
No.
You don't.
No.
And you want to root for most of those people. So
I had this one. There's this Hyundai commercial that just came out. I wonder if it'll come up. I want to get your opinion on this too. And I only saw it on the TV with no sound. I think
do you want to know? Do you know how I've grown up in the bourbon world here?
How so?
Dude, there's so many empty bourbon bottles down here. Chris is like, it's fucking gasoline. 3 weeks ago, you didn't even fucking drink that shit. I'm like, no, I fucking love this stuff.
It's fantastic. Boom.
I don't even measure anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just like, because what
I was going to talk to you about that because you kept measuring.
At first, you're like,
eventually,
you're like 3 ounces, 3 ounces. I'm like, all right, cool. So now I'm like, right to the fucking part of the M.
Yeah.
Here, I'm like, fuck it,
it's
fill
probably
it up
still close.
because I'm still gonna drink it all anyhow, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe at the end of the night, I'd be like, I probably shouldn't drink all this.
We might get blackballed for this song, but this commercial just seems so fucking weird to me. Now it's introducing a new EV Hyundai thing, right? But I don't know why this guy needed to be in it. The farmer. There's a farmer loaded up to the tits with vegetables, right? Using gasoline to fill up his old truck because the farmer doesn't have the ability to be a fucking gay and go buy a EV to haul his vegetables.
Why would he?
And why would he? The farmer. So sound might get us kicked.
Dude, it's 30 seconds.
So, like, you have this fucking fat farmer get fucking like, like, I don't know why this needed to be in the commercial.
Okay, well, play the whole commercial and then let's go back. Just let it play.
It won't take you to space. It brings space to you. Introducing the 3-row, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9. With class-leading interior...
You didn't need to go to the fucking fat farmer. It didn't need to be there.
What would have been in its place, though?
Nothing.
Okay. So you just had the family pull out of the gas station and all their shit float around?
Sure.
Okay.
It's.
I mean, I don't hate it either way, but I mean,
But you got this.
Are we talking about space because you look like you fucking expended booster rocket?
That's why it was in my fucking. I look like one of the guys that did blow up on the channel.
But yeah, you look like a fucking expended booster rocket that showed up in a fucking Iowa cornfield.
But I just don't get why. If all you're trying to do is sell the idea that it's an adjustable cabin, basically, right? They slide the center console back in between the captain's chairs,
and they got the
whole thing,
the all glass roof, which is called like a moon roof now.
Yeah,
that you can see through, and it's like
features, functions, benefits. You don't need
what kid in 2025 is looking up at night while you're driving? Zero. Where are their fucking heads? Burying their iPads.
Yep.
They ain't looking up.
Yeah.
If I had that, I'd crash because I'd be like, fuck, man, it's beautiful. Like, dude.
Maybe I'll buy you one then.
All right. You know my address, right?
And Daryl, go out and look in your driveway and take a long drive at night.
Beautiful at night. Get out of the country.
No, you would see fucking Crime Chapter 1 or Chapter 1 or Chopper. Fuck. God damn it. You're driving, just this fucking boom light coming in. I can't fucking see. Daryl was right. He did crash. Nothing to do with stars. The goddamn chopper kept shining a light in his fucking truck.
Chopper.
I hate not being able to speak.
So good, ain't it?
That's the worst. All right. Do you have anything to talk about?
Yeah, I got some things I had in my notes here. Hang on, let me get to a podcast. That's dusk. Those are probably fireworks, not gunshots, right?
Sweet. Yeah.
Oh, I got a joke for you, real quick, before we move on. What's the difference between Anne Frank and Santa Claus?
I don't know.
The direction they go in the chimney.
Jesus Christ.
What's up, West Germany? I got some out of control cultures just that just kind of pissed me off. The tipping culture.
Okay.
All I hear is like I follow a bunch of Vegas groups, and the people from like the UK come over from Europe and shit like that, and they're like, what the fuck are we doing here? And people from like Vegas and other countries or our country bitch about Europeans when they come over because they don't tip.
Yeah.
Because it's not allowed.
Yeah, they're paid a extremely livable wage.
Yeah. So I'm like, and the big thing I saw on Instagram the other day was a whole people bitching about tipping on. I mean, it's getting out of control. You walk into Moe's, you pick up your food. They're like, oh, it's going to ask you a couple questions. I'm like, okay. And it's going to ask you about tip. Like, no tip. And you spin the fucking thing back around and they're like, oh.
Yeah.
Do you tip on carryout?
Chinese people, I did today $2. And did she say thank you? She did not.
Yeah.
As predicted. Yeah, sometimes. Moe's, Chinese food to me is probably, it's the same process to make Moe's, I would imagine. You know?
So
they got to spin that wok thing. They got to fucking yell at each other.
At Moe's, they warm up your fucking burrito shell, and then they add all the ingredients, and they wrap it up, and then they hand it in the
bag. Yeah, yeah.
What's the difference between that and the guy at Subway?
Nothing.
Okay, so are you tipping the guy at Subway?
No.
But you're going to tip the person at Moe's.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
And at what point are we done with this? Like tonight, Krista ordered food from Chester's. Me and Max were there last summer or whatever. I mean,
after the tornado.
And it's like, I got the fucking bill. I rounded it up like and a buck or two.
Sure.
And I stopped and thought, I'm like, why am I doing this? And then I
Well-
started to think about this. This is what I started thinking about the other day. Was you go out to, I'm going to give you two examples. You're
Okay.
going to go to Chili's. You're going
Did today.
to order from your waitress.
Mhm.
You're going to get your drinks, your appetizer, and your meal. She's
Sure.
going to bring all that stuff out to you, give you some refills, fill up your drinks. At the end of the thing, she brings your bill. You tip on the dollar amount, correct?
Yes.
So the service is she brings your drinks, brings your appetizers, brings your meal, cleans up your table. That's that.
Yep.
Then you go to a steakhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Same concept. Bring
Yeah, I
your
tip the
drink,
same.
bring whatever. No, you don't though. Hang on. Here's where the problem lies. You brings your appetizers, brings your fucking steak and lobster at the end, cleans up your thing and whatever. We are just ingrained to tip that 20-25%. What did the lady at the fucking steakhouse do different than the girl at Chili's do?
Nothing.
Not
You'd
a
actually
fucking
think
thing.
that the
But I'm paying the girl at fucking the steakhouse 10 times more. Why am I doing this? Why?
and well,
It's
so
all based on monetary? No, the service is exactly the fucking same everywhere you go. Why am I tipping more at Chili's or this more at a
you're saying
steakhouse
because
than I am
the
at
food
Chili's?
costs more, inherently you tip higher.
Yeah, why? Why am I doing that? The service is the same. You provided the same service. I sat down, you took my drink order, you brought it to me, took my food order, you brought it to me, you cleaned up my table. Both people did the same fucking job, but I'm inherently tipping one person way more than the other. Why?
Well,
Why?
the experience, I would think that a woman that works at Chili's,
boy
no
Dave.
offense, because I love Chili's,
Fuck yeah. Who doesn't want to?
she probably couldn't go get a job at a really good steakhouse.
Why? It's the
It's
same
entry
fucking
level.
job, dude.
It's entry level.
It's the same job.
I didn't make it up.
Do you agree or disagree? That's all I'm saying.
I disagree. I agree
What?
that
What, dude?
you
All right,
tip.
hang on.
You
You know
you
what? I'm
tip
gonna
what you
sit back-
tip.
I'm going to sit back and listen to you explain what the girl at the steakhouse did differently to earn more money than the girl at Chili's. They did the same fucking job, dude.
Okay, so let's say you buy a beer at Vinny's and the beer is $2.
Sure.
What are you putting down?
Nothing. Because I wait until I get my fucking tab at the end.
Let's say you're paying in cash.
A
Fuckface.
buck of fucking beer.
Okay, so you tip 33%.
Yeah, great. And you want to know something? When I go to fucking Teas and Taps and get a fucking beer, I'm tipping you $1. You fucking open the beer and set it down. You did nothing different than somebody at a dive bar did.
But the
Why
ratio
am I tipping you more?
with the
Just 'cause
ratio of
it's
tipping,
monetary?
you actually tip higher on a drink, one would surmise, than you do on a steak. From
Why? This is the question I want you to answer. Why, Chris? Why? It's the same service. It's the same service. Nothing is different.
Well, yeah, but you just tip based off of the dollar amount, like a gentleman. Tipping is intended to offset the lower wage for people working jobs that do not get minimum wage. Tipping a position that gets minimum wage doesn't make sense. That's not what the intent was ever was. Yeah, so
My
most
cousin is smart as fuck.
yeah, he is actually. Even when he pulls no, he didn't pull us over.
No, he didn't, but we definitely threw his name out that night.
Yeah, cousin Dave, cousin
Yeah.
Dave,
You know Dave? Yeah, why? I'm like, that's my cousin.
Yeah.
I go, also, my wife is 8 months fucking pregnant
And
sober as a judge right now.
this person that you call the dude is actually his sister.
We, the three of us, are absolutely hammered. Where are you coming from? Hockey rink. It closed like 4 hours ago. Yeah, we're drunk.
What's up with this guy? I'm a girl.
That's a girl.
Bleh.
My sister. All right. Let me see your license, Krista, and we'll get you on your way.
So we so I do think I would this is the question though, going off what Dave just said. If you
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
I wonder who makes more per hour at a steakhouse versus Chili's.
I don't think I don't think it's any different. I think that's a New York. Let's just talk New York State because this is where I'm at.
Sure.
I think it's a base rate. They make $7.92 an hour, and then get their tips.
Yeah, when I was a waiter in New York State, we made I think $3.50 an hour.
Yeah,
but I would still make $100, $200 a night.
Yeah,
which was awesome. But
I just don't understand why I'm tipping somebody based on the amount of the bill when they did the same job. It's like you.
Mhm.
Let's just say this.
Okay.
You put a roof on a house here in the hood where I live at, and then you put a roof on a house in Spalding Lake.
Okay.
Same fucking square foot roof, everything.
Same material, same everything, right? Spalding Lake's going to
You're charging them more.
50% higher, yes.
Why? You did the same thing. Same amount of work, same amount of materials. You did nothing different.
But buying a house in Spalding Lake is more. Oh, fuck.
Why? This is the why. Nobody can answer the why. You're coming up with a bullshit excuse.
No,
dude.
the culture is that you tip X percentage of the bill.
That is 100% correct. Here in the United States, that's the thing. And I will tip on my service, and it's at least 20%, most of the time up to 25%.
Okay, I'll go off what you just said. And I'm not.
And I hate that I fucking have to do that. I'm tipping the people at fucking Chili's 25%. I'm tipping the people at fucking Russell Steakhouse 25%. They did the same fucking job. Why is it more? They're doing the same job.
Well, yeah, but also so tip money's, depending on the place, is pooled, and waitresses have to give 10% to the bar. Waitresses have to give 10% to the.
So while I'm waiting for my fucking table, I'm at the bar and I get drinks, I'm tipping them. Then I go to my table and I'm tipping them.
Bar doesn't have
they all take all that fucking money and tip it to.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, just kill yourself.
Oh, dude, I'm so buy me that fucking car so I can.
So
call back.
No, so let's go based off the service. I will always start. So I tip I tip 15% and up.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're such a cheap fuck.
No, and up. If I get the shittiest service ever and the food sucks, I'm still 15 to 18%.
We are bare minimum 20.
Yes.
Bare minimum. That is if that's with good service.
Yeah.
If it's excellent, the waitress is funny. She's on top of her shit, or waitress. Yep. I don't give a fuck who you are, whatever. You're funny. You're attentive. You're coming over and making sure everything's great and whatnot, and checking on us. And, Chris is like, oh, fuck, they were great. Oh, I'm going to give them 25%. Then fine. That's great.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If they suck, they're getting less.
Yeah.
And I don't feel bad about it.
I can't remember the last time I lowballed on a tip, but yeah, there's been a couple times where you have the shittiest experience ever. And you're like, just fuck this place. Like, fuck it. Like, I don't even want to eat the fucking food at this point. Fuck this place. Get the bill, 15%.
How fucked is it if we go to fucking Italy and have a fantastic meal and the bill's $500 and we're like, well, here's an extra $120. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
We're like, well, yeah, we're American. You deserve it. It was great. And they're like, no. And they absolutely flat out fucking refuse it. But then those people come here and they have a great meal and everything. And they walk out and just tip zero. And then they're chasing you out the door. What was wrong? Motherfucker, I'm from Europe. We don't tip you motherfuckers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's also on them to fucking learn, right?
Habla inglés.
Yeah. Miscusi. No, but yeah, that's on them to learn. You go to a different country.
I fucking hate it, dude. And it's just like, everybody's like, well, if they start fucking paying these people a living wage, the prices are going to go up and all places are going to close and all that stuff. I'm like, so be it at some point, right?
Well, to me, if they paid them a livable wage, and of course the prices are going to go up because invariably you are building in tips or you're building in additional monies into the product to necessitate not tipping to give someone, let's say your waiting tables and you make 45 grand a year. Right?
Where are you making that?
No, what I'm saying is I bet you some of those waitresses probably clear 30 to 40 grand a year with tips included in addition to their shit. When I was in college, I worked 3 days a week and was making 25 or 30.
These
just waiting
people
tables.
I've sit there and watched this at like Gene Carlo's. Go to the
Yeah.
steakhouse. Chris and I have a $400 or $500 dinner. We're tipping them fucking $100, $125 when we're done with the night.
Sure.
That's one table.
Yeah.
They have an 8-hour shift, and they're working more than one table per hour. How much money these fuckers bring in tips?
Oh yeah.
Per night times 4 or 5 nights a week. They're making more money than I am.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
How am I supposed to feel bad about that?
You're not.
But yeah, here we are.
You don't want the
Tipping
steak
away
Get
like
out of the kitchen,
assholes.
baby.
I'll fucking make my own steak.
Not the way that they make.
Nah,
No,
it's not gonna
that's
be
the thing.
nowhere near as good.
That's the thing. Like
Krista makes a great steak here. Phenomenal steak. It ain't fucking Russell's or Gene Carlo's.
So the only thing I hate about the timeline by which you're coming to here, same with Hurt, right? Hurt's coming down next Wednesday, I think he gets in.
Yeah.
We're not going to have any time. Or no, maybe gets in Tuesday. So Wednesday, I'm like, we're going to go to the casino. Yeah. So if he gets in Tuesday, we're going to go to the casino and I'm taking him to Ruthie's. They make a Pittsburgh blue steak. I don't even know what Pittsburgh blue means.
It's the shit that they put on top
like the
of
braising.
it. Yeah.
But fuck, dude, you can lick this steak and it'll fall apart. It's fucking no matter how much of a chunk you drunkenly, because I've last 3 times I've been there, walking fucking sideways, can't see, and they still serve me. God bless you. I'm putting huge amounts of meat in my mouth.
Low hanging fruit.
Meatball down the middle. And there's no choking hazards because it just drifts away. Oh, damn, Kirk. Stop flirting. Only one of your friends.
Kirk.
Yes. So
dude, Kirk's not wrong.
Yeah.
Like when I used to first start eating steak, I always wanted my food well done.
Kirk
I like my burgers well done, and
cook.
It's the same thing. Not quite near.
He looks
raw,
like my
but
neighbors.
I want it pan. Wait, what? But I'm like, I like when I get a steak and it has that little crunch around the outside, just like a burger.
But that's that
crunch is
extra
great.
braising and extra sizzle. So you heat up the plate after it's cooked and you fucking bam, and it's out.
Yeah, but I like my steaks well done. You know, me and Chris, when we were first getting together,
Do you
we
put ketchup on it too, you fucking homo?
No, you fucking A1, baby. Like an asshole.
Fuck ass.
I didn't know any better. So then
You're not cultured. I get it.
No, but then she was always going out to these cool restaurants with work and everything. Get some dude. Rap is spelled wrong, Kirk. God damn it. Stop. You did so well. But anyhow, she's like, first time she took me to Salvatore, she goes, do not order your steak well.
No.
I go, why? She goes, they will throw us out of here.
Yeah. It's like
She
ordering
goes,
ranch with your chicken wings in Buffalo. You can't do it.
She goes, get it medium. I said, but I don't want it medium. I want it well done. Get it fucking medium. And I was like, okay. So I got it medium. I could have cut it with a fork.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I will never, ever, every time I get a steak, it's medium.
Yeah,
Not
I go medium
well, just medium.
I go
don't
medium
like it medium rare. You know, and everybody's like, oh, there's blood on the plate. That ain't blood. It's the fucking juice from the meat.
It's the Jews?
Yeah.
God, they're everywhere.
They are.
God,
damn.
Controlling the weather.
God damn it. Fuck. I wanted to beat you to the weather joke. But it's just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, no, but I think for tipping, I'm a very good tipper.
We are too. And I have no problem with it. I'm like, even at dive bars and shit. I mean, fucking overtip.
I overtip probably in dive bars more than I would
yeah.
Because you even if you
but I know these fucking
regular,
broads make a fucking killing because there's way better regulars that tip way more than I do.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, I had 4 beers, and it was like $7.
Yeah.
And I'm leaving you a $10 bill, or I'm leaving you $17.
Yeah.
$10 tip. And I feel like I got a deal.
Yeah, I went to a place yesterday and we ordered 4 beers and she's like, all right, $7. And I'm like, what? Whatever it worked out to be, it was $1.50 a Busch Light. I'm like, is this heaven? Yeah, Kirk, I do think now, if you go get like a really good, like artisanal, I don't even know the word, but like a good pizza versus like Papa John's, if they have like the wood-fired pizza and it's fucking handmade and really good, if I'm picking up, I'll give them $3 or $4. I'm not giving them fucking 20%, not giving them 50%, not doing any of that shit. But like, whatever. If someone delivers food to you, obviously you tip.
Dave mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
If I order food, you bring it to me, dude, I'm gonna throw you some cash. I'm not tipping on the app. I'm gonna hand you money.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing me here. Aubrey does the DoorDash shit.
Yeah.
So you tip in the app and whatever. And like, I try to actually do that a little bit more with my Uber drivers. It's like, even leaving Vinny's and coming home, it's an $18 to $22 fucking cab ride or Uber ride. It's like they get home. I'm like, I'll if I have cash on me, I'll like, hey, I'm not going to tip you in the app, but here's $5. I'm going to give you 5 stars. Thank you. And
you're just trying to buy a better rating, you fucking dick.
Yeah, fucking $4.99, bitch.
I was like 4.1 for a very long time.
Yeah, but I'm like, I would rather have them get the whole $5 than tip in the app and have them get $2.50.
Well, yeah. So, and this is the other thing that I don't like. There are some restaurants where if you tip cash, or bars, if you tip cash, the bartenders get it. If you tip on the card, the company keeps it, which to me is the slimiest fucking shit of all time.
And I see so many people, and I've seen so many like Instagram and Facebook reels about tipping and whatever. And they're like, I never fucking tip on my card. I'll pay for it and everything. And then I write, 0 tip or cash on it. And I leave cash on the table. I'm like,
yeah, Jamie, we were talking about that before. He goes, yeah, man, when I get to your house, he's coming in late August. And then we're staying at your house because we're going on the boat and we're doing a podcast on your deck.
I talked to him literally all fucking day. I've been talking to Jamie. He never mentioned we're staying at his house. You've never mentioned that until an hour ago.
He probably forgot because he was hammered. But anyways, Daryl goes, yeah, I'll just Uber. I'm like, you act like we have fucking Uber.
I don't know where you live, dude. I figured you lived in a somewhat fucking town.
I live off of a street that's called No Name. They cared so little about the fucking, like, can it be fucking Johnson Road? Could it be fucking Road 9? No. Fucking what's this one called? No Name, I guess. Fuck it. Like whatever. But yeah, there's no Uber.
So Jamie, just so you know, leave me out of a common area. I need to be put in a little room. I am prone to snoring very loud, night terrors, and fucking random erections. And I don't want to scare anybody with any of that. So,
well, I've seen your dick. You're not scaring anybody with that thing.
No. But yeah, I know. It's like you guys got a little small ghost in his hands.
I've never seen a half roll of pennies.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Dude, 25 cents worth of pennies.
You must be really excited. No, I have
No.
I have 9 pennies in a bag in my pants. Fucking.
So I better fucking meet all the characters while I'm there for 48 hours.
Yeah, I will have a Buckwater night Wednesday. Then we'll go to casino, get that Pittsburgh Blue, play a little Baccarat.
Safe space. Lock me in your fucking pool house. Probably the best bet. Wake up in a fucking unicorn floaty in the middle of your pool, butt naked. 74 fucking empty beer cans in there.
Jamie, I'll bring up the Four Loko. We'll see what happens there.
Oh no, let's not do that.
Fucking
dude, cousin Dave's fucking smashing 9% IPAs. Who the fuck is this guy?
Dude,
the guy used to drink Jenny Screamers like there was no tomorrow. Now he's too fucking cool.
He's retired, man. He's living his life.
He's not retired. He was retired for 4 months and he got a job.
Oh, never mind.
Corporate bitch right now.
Oh, you're the fucking man now, cousin Dave? Fuck,
slave to the man.
Shit, bro.
Ortez, it's the Wednesday before Labor Day. 27, 28. I'm not sure of the date. August.
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm coming into town at 7 o'clock. I'll be there Wednesday night at 7.
27th.
Thursday all day, all night. And then Friday morning, Chris and I are leaving for Chicago.
Chicago.
We're going to die.
I knew.
I don't think we're ready for this.
And you and I both snore.
Yeah, I snore terrible when I'm
So drinking. I could have got the typical 2 queens like us in a hotel room. and it was like $280 a night. But for like $340 a night, I got the suite. And I'm like, you can pay a little bit less. And I'm taking the bed and I'm closing those fucking doors because I'm going to be in my snore paradise. You're in your snore paradise.
Fuck you. I'm paying half. And then I get the bed the next night.
Well, you get the bed by yourself Sunday to Monday.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We'll tip. Fucking.
I don't give a fuck, dude. As long as I got a place to sleep.
Be all mollied up anyways.
Pull out couch because I don't pull out. Dude, my fingers are fucking lightning bolts. Rainbows.
Yeah. Seriously, Ortez, he's going to need something to do
Thursday.
On Wednesday. Oh, yeah, Thursday. Thursday during the day.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck if we just go to a bar and have a lunch and have some beers and hang out. Shoot some pool, play some golden tee, finger each other's assholes, whatever. Let's get to know each other.
Golden
I need to know all these characters. I mean,
does.
Dude, I've had Ortez's number for like 2 fucking years.
More than that.
Talked on the phone a couple times and shit. Never. This blows Krista's mind. She's like, how do all these people have your phone number or whatever? I'm like, this is what dudes do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Well, let's be honest. Girls are terrible at making friends.
They are the worst.
They're the worst. Yeah.
They cannot fathom that us, a married gentleman, on a Wednesday can get done with work and just say, I need a fucking drink and go to a random bar and end up there for 3 hours and be talking to everyone in the bar.
Yeah.
And then the next time you walk in and fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry, you're like, hey, Chris, what's up? And you walk in with your wife and they're like, how do you know them? I'm like, oh, I met him 2 weeks ago. Like, how do you know them? Because I came here for some drinks. They were cool fucking people and we hung out. That was that.
Yeah, that group chat, if that ever gets leaked.
Dude, we've said this 100 times. And I think I said, did I send you guys the fucking meme about the group chat?
Yeah.
About the women that find out about the dude's group chat. I tell Chris all the time, go through my phone. That's fine. Do not read Chris and I's texts. Do not go into me, Chris, and Ortez's group chat at all.
No.
Don't go into my poker group chat either. You will fucking need therapy that day.
Oh,
and then there's people like, how can you talk to each other like that? Because it doesn't hurt any of our feelings because we're adults. I mean, we know we're not. Well, I'm not here to hurt feelings. We are doing it for the goof.
Yeah, Ortez and I hang out, and it's very uncomfortable for a lot of other people.
I love that.
Yeah, and we do nothing but laugh at how uncomfortable everybody else is.
This is the problem when you and I are together, and I come down there, and Ortez is there. It's going to be a problem.
It's not a problem.
Some people are going to be like, what the
for
fuck?
6 years, I've changed how the community processes language. I've been working so hard for this. People go, there's this guy, he goes to the bar a lot. His name's Jim. And he pulled me aside. He was hammered a few weeks ago. He goes, I gotta tell you this. I'm like, fuck, here it comes. Like, fuck you, whatever. I hate your politics or whatever. Cause we disagree on politics greatly. But he goes, I hated you when I first met you, but I genuinely love you now. I'm like, that's how it is, man. I'm like a fungus. I'm like a little virus. You know, it starts small and then you got full blown AIDS.
Yeah.
You got full blown AIDS for me now. Yeah. People think Ortez and I are dating, mainly our wives. I'm like, I gotta go. He says he's going out. We were gonna watch a movie. Fuck your movie, bitch. I'm gonna go see Ortez. I never fucking see him. And then he'll be like, I'll be there at 8:15. And at 9:35, he rolls in. And I go, yeah, just CPT, about right. Baby. Yeah, just CPT. About right, Daddy.
Dude, it's funny too.
And at 9:17, he goes, gotta go. I'm like, all right, good seeing you.
Like it was so bad before, like with you and I, even Krista was just like, you'd call me and phone would light up. She'd look over. Who's calling? Chris. Oh, it's your other wife.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
I'm a proud carrying member, HPV,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, Jamie, Chris and I both have golden tee cards.
I gotta find it.
I cannot fire golden tee like normal because of my surgery, but I can go lefty, I think, and get things done, and I can still putt and everything. So
I don't
I'm
even
in
know
for some
where there
golden tee,
is a
baby.
golden tee around here.
Well, you got a month and a half to figure that shit out.
Yeah, Jamie, if you can sleuth some of that out, man, it'd be good to know where one is.
Jamie, that is your one job between now and I get there at the end of August. Find a golden tee, and please God, let it be a dive bar.
I could just buy one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm so rich I can just buy one, take it to the bar with us. Fuck off.
You said it. Let me dry my tears and laugh because I'm laughing so hard with my 100 still.
Yeah. Let me wipe my fucking face with $100 bills.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jom has it.
Wild
Dude.
Wings has one? Oh,
No.
Wild Wings here has one.
No,
In the corner.
Jamie, maybe Marion has it. Jom does. No, I was thinking just add water. Jom does. Okay, cool. And that is a shitty dive bar. And
Is your casino 24 hours?
yeah,
I'm selling that Brady helmet before I come down.
yeah, we'll get a few grand.
Punch myself in the
Let's go lose a few grand on baccarat.
Oh, dude, I want to play baccarat so bad.
If you
Dude,
can,
we had
bust out
such
some
a
of the
great
Chinese
idea.
there. Yeah.
I even text Sammy. I'm like, yo, because he's on FanDuel. I'm like, can we fucking gamble in like an online casino here? He's like, I don't know. Hang on. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I'm looking into it too. He's at poker. He came in shortly. Well, he came in about 2 hours after I was there. And he's absolutely murdering it. I got fucking slaughtered today.
Yeah, it's bad when you play poker at certain places and you basically just giving your friends money.
Yeah. I didn't give him any money. I think he got like maybe 15, 20 bucks out of me today.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, when your friends are taking you and you're like, fuck, dude, I got to go to the ATM. I'll be back.
You leave. We're like, where's an ATM? Like gas station. Like literally 100 yards away. All right.
Come back with $800. Here you guys go. Just breaking them up amongst yourselves. We got to catch a flight in a little bit.
That place you came that day,
Yeah.
they closed
Mm.
a while ago. I guess they're going to knock it down and turn it into apartments. So they moved their Friday game to a place on Genesee Street
Okay, cool.
near me. And I went there. That's where I went today. And I was in there and they're like, oh, I'm so glad you came, today. And it was a bunch of the same people, cast of characters. And they're like, oh, we're closing next week. I go, the fuck? I guess they all of them decided to go together and buy this old funeral home.
Oh, great.
And they fucking they made it huge open forum and are putting in like all brand new tables, all brand new chips. Everything's going to be like fucking cameras everywhere, TVs and shit. And it's going to go 24/7 every day. Like certain people run certain games on certain days, but it's just going to go you want to go play poker? You just go there. There's going to be a game going. I'm like, and
That's going to be good for us when Vinny's closes.
dude, it's literally around the corner from Rafferty's.
Oh, fuck.
So 4 minutes from my house.
Great.
All right, let's get out of this one.
Yeah, we did it. Hour and 3. Bang.
It's supposed to be 45 minutes, remember? All right,
That's good for us.
I'm gonna
CPT.
But-
Oh, good. I know I won't get any words in about 30 minutes. Fucking dick. All right. All you hear is fucking House of Pain.
I haven't had one of these since I met Matthew McConaughey.
Insane in the membrane. Here
Yeah.
it comes. All right, we'll be right back. Yeah, fucking.
Can't say it anymore because we like those people.
Yeah. What? Just general. Is this the Chinese food? Yes. General Sao. How many? 2. Big, small. Big. What else?
10-minute.
Crab meat rangoons, I guess. Are they good? Good. Bye.
10-minute. Bye, fuckers.
10-minute bite. It's like